When you're looking for organic competitors, I use SE ranking. It's one of the more affordable sort of Swiss Army knife solutions for SEO. So I've got up blatelyclothing.com, put it into the organic traffic research and like Ahrefs, SEMrush, um, any of the other ones, can't think of any off the top of my head. But they all come up with similar sort of metrics. So you can see organic traffic, the number of keywords ranking, how much the traffic had cost, if it was Google Ads, how many backlinks the site's got. So to look for competitors in SEO ranking, you just click the tab, but that doesn't give the full story. So this is shown as the top competitors as Next, Marks and Spencers, John Lewis, Matalan for Blakely Clothing because they've got the most keywords in common. But these four sites are all vastly bigger than blatelyclothing.com and their traffic costs in the millions, as you can see there, compared to 38,000 for Blakely Clothing, which is still nothing to be sniffed at, but it's more of a niche store. So how do we get it to refine down to similar organic competitors that are on a similar sort of level, but we can still compare keywords and come up with an SEO strategy from it. So we want to match these metrics as closely as possible with a bit of variation. So if we've got a filter, so we can see the total number of keywords ranking for Blakely clothing, according to SEO ranking, is 55.5 thousand or 55,500. So if we do, we want, oh, I normally go about halfway, so 30,000 to 60,000 keyword total. Total traffic 131,000. So I'd do probably 100,000 going to 200,000 there. Total traffic cost is 38,000. So I'd do maybe 20,000 up to 60,000. Apply the filters. So these sorts of stores, online stores, are a lot more similar when it comes to their organic real estate. So how much of the SERPs they take up in Google, what type of keywords, the commercial keywords will be about the same level, but there's still a lot of value in this. There's one called adenola.com. It's got 40,000 keywords ranking compared to Blakely's 55,000. So that's not too different relatively. Total traffic's very similar. Total traffic cost isn't too far apart. So now we've got a number of different competitors, well, 16. We've refined it right down. They're of a similar level. This is where you're going to find the most value. So if we want to go into click into common keywords, it'll be a similar sort of setup in Ahrefs and SEMrush. Uber Suggest is another one I just thought of. Traffic and keyword competition. Okay, so we can start to see where there's a similarity. We can, I believe, add a filter on these. So these are common keywords. And again, I'm generally looking for ones which are longer tail, still substantial search volume, so maybe over 1,000 searches a month, but not these top ones like hoodie and jacket, even though Blurtly's ranking very well for them. We're looking for like longer tail ones where Adenola's doing well, Blakely's not doing quite as well. Okay, so this is a good example. Even though Adenola's not performing too well for this one, gym clothes for women, Blakely's ranking 62nd, according to this. Adenola's ranking 14th. So they're on page 2, we're on page 6 or 7. If I go to the Blakely clothing collection, then we can start to see where improvements can be made. So this collection page isn't really optimized for gym clothes for women. I'll just double check. I'll quick scroll along here. I think that gets 22,000 searches per month. Definitely worth it. Definitely worth optimizing for, and it's relevant. I mean, the H1's just activewear there. There's no above the fold copy. We could start to add this is our gym clothes for women range. Phrases around that. It doesn't have to be that exact phrase, but start talking about it. We'll look for another example, one where they're ranking a little bit better. It's a different domain here, but the point still stands. So like women's leggings, Adenola's product is ranking first according to SE ranking. Lately clothing is ranking 15th, and it's a collection page. Let's just open up the collection page. Again, just leggings, broad term. I think that's an EU site for some reason. Just stick on this one. But if these are all leggings for women, then we can mention this in the H1 above the fold copy, and it looks like it, yeah. It's some below the fold copy here, but that and in the metadata as well. Women's leggings is another opportunity where we could optimize that collection page, and again, 14,000 searches per month. So this is the sort of thing you want to be doing. It won't always be as obvious as this if your website is not um, it doesn't have as much organic standing as blatantly clothing, which you kind of expect. But when you're looking for competitors, just to reiterate, you want to be looking for ones that have a similar level in Google, basically. Similar number of keywords ranking, similar number of traffic costs, total traffic. Even if you can refine it down to a similar number of backlinks, and you might get 5 or 10, use those because they're of a similar authority. They'll index roughly the same speed as your new pages. But rather than just going, okay, so this website's got 5,000 keywords in common with mine, those keywords could be completely separate and completely irrelevant. If you refine it down to a similar size of website, then you'll get a better indication of who's your real competition.